Hey pros, it's Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today I'm doing something a little bit different. So of course I started by shampooing my hair. I actually did it in one of our bathrooms. And if I was able to fit my very large size head in this sink, that means that anybody can wash their hair in the sink. But I did use our hair repair and restore shampoo and conditioner. And now I'm testing out this blow dryer brush to see if it's really worth anything that people are talking about in regards to the hype. A little sidebar, I would never buy one of these. It just does not dry the hair fast enough for me. It does not dry the hair fast enough for my liking. It was just very slow, okay? It was a very slow process, and I only have like 62 strands of hair. So the fact that it took so long for me to blow dry my hair was a no. But it did get the job done because I was, like I said, trying it out just to see if I liked it, and I actually hated it. We're not going to really talk about brand, but just know that I thought it was a waste of time. Okay, so once my hair was dry, as you guys know, I am doing this as a quick weave. With quick weaves, for the process to be quite quick, I decided to not do a lot of the extra protectant levels. One, because I perspire a lot. And two, I wanted to see if this method was going to make my head very itchy because I noticed that my hair itches really bad whenever I have a quick weave in. So I said, let me try this method. Now I'm doing a longer style, so you guys can tell I'm nice and short, and I just wanted it to be like a side part. So what I decided to do was to part my hair out rather than some type of closure. I don't like closures, you guys. Not on me. I don't. If it's not a wig, I don't want it. So I'm just parting my hair out. And what I have proven to work for us to do something like this with someone like myself who has short hair is you want to leave the least amount of hair out that you absolutely have to. And you also want to make sure that it is a good amount of hair for coverage of the tracks as well. That's very important because if you don't have enough hair for coverage of the tracks, then you just basically did an entire style and your tracks are going to be showing. Then I also pulled out my hairline. If you guys know, I'm adamant on making sure I preserve the hairs on my edges. I need them. And so do you. So the edges did nothing wrong. And this is also how I have proven to have my weaves last a lot longer when my hairline is out. And then I also kept my hairline farther out where my temple is, right in that area. Also where, the crown starts, but my clip would not stay because my hair was so silky from, that hair repair and restore shampoo. But I finally got it to stay. And then I just sprayed a little bit of spritz just to kind of lay my hair down because I'm going to be doing a liquid protectant on my hair, and I just needed my hair to lay down. So let's test out this theory. I did use some Pump It Up to lay my hair down just on the top part. It did not touch the scalp level, but I also wanted to see, like I said, if my hair was going to itch really bad. Now, I did not have any black caps. I only had this brown cap, and I said, well, you know what? We're going to try it out. Everything was trial and error for this, excuse me, for this style, and I just kind of winged it and just went along with it. So, yeah. So I went ahead and put the cap on my head. Now for quick weaves, you guys, if your hair is black, you typically want to have a black cap. But in this case, I did not have one, but I knew I was going to cover it up really well anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. And then I just cut out around my ears because I wanted to make sure that my cap was nice and flush on my head so that the liquid protectant that I put over the cap would actually be able to get in and dry. Now, for this part of the process, you do want to make sure that your hair that you are leaving out is nice and divided, because if you put the liquid protectant on any of those parts, guess what happens, you guys? Those hairs are now protected and they will not be able to be combed through or styled through. So I put the protectant on, and then I went under my dryer and allowed my hair to dry. It's nice and dry and the cap is sticking to my head. And then I cut my part out and I cut my hairline out. Now for the tracks, I laid them close together because I wanted to have a lot of layering, and I wanted some good density in my style. For the hair, I'm using a 12, 14, and 16 inch. And then once I put the hair down, I just used a little bit of Elite Silk Wrap Foam to blend my hair in with the extension hair. And then I just kind of layered it very slightly. If you guys notice, my hair is laying. And all I did was put some Elite Silk Wrap Foam on my hair. That's it. I didn't put anything other than that, okay? So I had enough hair for coverage. It blended really well. I haven't even curled the hair yet. So the fact that I didn't curl it yet should tell you a lot. Now, I did layer the front a little bit. When I'm doing it to myself, I can't do a whole heap of layering because I can't see. But if someone else was standing over me and they layered this, they'd be like, girl, your track placement is awesome. Awesome. But I did do a little bit of layering with my, and if you guys notice, those scissors are my kids' school scissors. So I had no professional products here to work with, and all still came out well. And now I'm just doing some diagonal curls with the flat iron. Nothing, guys, when I do my hair at home, I don't do anything extra, okay? I don't go out of my way. This is just a style that I want to have so that, you know, I had a nice style for Christmas and I wanted to try something different. So yeah, hair wise, the hair ran me a total of about $100 for all 3 packs. And then if I had to charge myself to do this style, then I would have charged myself about $150. Because this right here, I worked magic on my head, you guys, and it came out really, really pretty. Yeah. All right, so in the meantime, in between time, while I'm curling my hair, you guys, please don't forget to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. You have stumbled upon one of the craziest professional channels on YouTube, because I teach you how to be an elite hair care pro to take care of your hair and still look cute all at the same time. And of course, I want to wish everybody a happy holiday. Christmas just passed, so Merry Christmas 2022 and Happy New Year. Yeah. And then I'm just going to go through and just add, like, if you guys tell, I just gave this the most ghetto curl on the planet, but it was so cute when it was all done. So you guys comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about this little glow up that I did, just a little temporary glow up. And then I allowed it to stay in my hair for a little bit over a week. I'm just one of those people. And I wanted you guys to see the removal process of this said style. Yeah. And it was really, really simple, you guys. And I wanted you guys to see that I did not damage my hair. Hey, you see that? Yes, y'all. Yes, come through with your girl. Come through with your girl. Long hair don't care? Okay. All right, good. So we're going to switch gears now. And now it's time to take this baby out. So I decided that I was going to reuse these tracks, which I ended up not doing. But I wanted to take the tracks off so you guys could see what was left. And the protectant literally just rinsed right off, you guys. So this part of the process was really easy. I will definitely be doing this type of install again. It didn't itch really bad. It was just really, really easy for me. And then I shampooed my hair and conditioned my hair just to get the cap off, which it rinsed right off with just water. And then I went ahead and did the shampoo and condition process with the hair repair and growth because I had those remaining at home. And then the process was all done. Thanks for watching.